Yo, what's going on, everybody? How's it going? It's been a while. I haven't made a video in forever. I finally have a bunch of stuff set up. I have two screens. You can't see them, but they're here. We're gonna react to a video that I actually reacted to this on. I saw this pop up on Twitter the other day. So like. Asmongold's gonna talk about it, so I'm gonna talk about it after he's done talking about it, cause it's such a dumb, stupid ass take.
Are unhappy about this.
And let's be real about this. It's insane that we haven't raised the retirement age in the United States. It's totally crazy. Joe Biden, if that were the case, Joe Biden should not be running for president. Hey, Joe Biden is 81 years old. The retirement age in the United States at which you start to receive Social Security and you are eligible for Medicare is 65. Joe Biden has...
We should lower it. I know that's based, but like... people work. Like, by the time they're 60-something, they're like, I don't want to do anything anymore because my everything hurts. You know, fair point. I'm in my 30s, and arthritis hurts. So... I mean, I'm overweight, so like that doesn't help, but like still, I know skinny people that are in pain in their 30s.
Has technically been eligible for Social Security and Medicare for 16 years, and he wants to continue in office until he is 86, which is 19 years, past when he would be eligible for retirement. No one in the United States should be retiring at 65 years old. Frankly, I think retirement itself is a stupid idea unless you have some sort of health problem. Everybody that I know who is elderly, who has retired, is dead within 5 years. And if you talk to people...
If you ever thought that maybe they had to retire because they had an illness or they had something wrong with them and their health was declining, that's why they retired. So you have kind of a confirmation bias based off of that, because most of the people that have to retire exactly at 65 or early like that is because they have a problem. Because, like, this is the thing, right? This has to be...
is the roofer guy supposed to just keep roofing until he falls over dead on the fucking roof? You're fucking brain dead, man.
The AI? You think it's AI? It's a deep fake? What if he's just an asshole, though? Go to his Twitter,
no, he's just a fucking asshole.
Oh, we're gonna get to the bottom of this.
I usually, like...
I blew up the internet.
I agree with some of the shit that he says, but this is just a fucking stupid... It's dumb.
Okay, it's real. There it is. It's real. Now, I actually think that it's true that it's like not necessarily a great idea. Like I
think people should be able to work if they feel like they can still work, because they do. I see old people working at grocery stores in their 80s because they greet people and stuff, but that's an old person job. So like, if you want to get a job as a hobby because you're bored as an old person, then by all means. But like, some people just want to fucking chill out after they reach a certain age. They don't want to fucking... They want to get hobbies and just have fun until they die. And they should be allowed to. It's so stupid. You should have to work. You should be forced to work. That money that you're paying into the government, you shouldn't see a fucking dime of it, bitch.
I've seen people do this, right? And it's probably a good idea to keep working if you can, or to keep active if you can. I actually think that's great. That's a good thing.
I think a lot of people should go to the gym after they retire and just stay active enough to like keep themselves healthy.
Because you know, if you're not doing anything, then your body is going to decay. You're not staying active. You're not engaging with people regularly. I think that there's like some truth to what he's saying. And like for me, I never want to retire either. Fuck that. Why would I want to retire? I like stream.
I mean, your job's pretty easy, but well, we won't bring that up because that was an argument for like 2 months.
Streaming? What am I gonna do? Am I just gonna like stop making content? Like what the fuck? Why would I just...
I mean, some people do. Look at MatPat. I don't want to anymore, which that's his right. He's rich. He can retire.
Randomly stop doing that. So yeah, it's just it's an option. But yeah, I agree. I don't think you should if you
If you like what you do, you might as well just keep doing it. Like, if you're enjoying what you're doing in life, do it. But to tell someone that they should just work the same fucking plumbing business they've been working their entire life, the same roofing business they've been the same construction business they've been working their entire life, that's fucking stupid. Those people are tired.
I think should, like, hopefully, right? I mean,
same welder. Like,
time you're 65, you should have some.
My dad's in his 50s. He's been welding his whole life, and he looks tired all the time.
Thing that you love doing, and hopefully you keep doing it. But like the idea that like you shouldn't be allowed to retire is crazy.
People who are elderly and they lose their purpose in life by losing their job and they stop working, things go to hell in a handbasket real quick. But put all of that aside, just on a fiscal level and on a logical level.
Yeah.
When Franklin Delano Roosevelt established 65 as the retirement age, the average life expectancy in the United States was 63 years old.
Yeah, what was the infant mortality though, right? Because like that's another factor. Like a lot of times you have like infant mortality rates or like different types of like really bad diseases that like pull down that number a lot.
Today, the average life expectancy in the United States is close to 80. It's total.
By the way, the life expectancy
for men, I don't think that's true for men. Like, I think that's true for women, but I don't think that's true for men, bro. Men die at like 60 and 70. Like, rest in peace, Akira Toriyama died at 68, bro. And he's in a healthy country where like everyone's skinny. And well, they don't take care of themselves because they work themselves to death. But that's a different. That's kind of like this. Like, this is what he wants. He wants everyone to just work at their desk until they're fucking dead.
See, is from what I've
be
heard, it's actually
miserable.
going down.
Insane that you believe that you should be able to work from the time that you are.
Yeah, people are dying faster. Everyone's obese and doesn't take care of their health. And healthcare is too expensive.
Essentially 20 to the time that you are 65, which is a 45-year period.
Right.
Pay in, and then you will receive Social Security benefits sufficient to
You pay into it. Bro, you're just thinking like the government just hands you free money that you didn't work for.
support you and your family, you and your wife or whatever, for like another 20 years. That's crazy talk.
Yeah.
What do you
That
mean?
is not fiscally
It's your money.
sustainable.
Well, it's going to have to be because it's going to happen no matter what. This is what's going to happen even without Social Security. Like, the problem is that there are...
I know what he's getting at. Because AI is taking all the jobs. The government's going to have to pay people to live, or else everyone's just going to be homeless. Who wasn't rich before AI takes the jobs.
too few people that create too much value in the society because of the way that technology has evolved to allow that to happen. And you have to divide it out more, or you just can't. Like, a lot of people are just gonna, well, you could kill everybody. I mean, you could do that. Would definitely solve a lot of problems, right?
You could
bring
do that.
in like a new version of COVID that like kills like half of the people, and this would solve a ton of problems.
Yeah, I mean, you could
but
do that.
unless you do that, then you know you're gonna have a big problem.
You
The notion
definitely
that
could.
if you have to raise the retirement age to 67 or 68, that everyone is going to fall apart. My parents are that age. My parents are not retired. And they shouldn't retire. It would be very bad for them to retire. By the way, it's disrespectful to people who are 67, 68, 69 years old to suggest that they are in the same shape as people who are 65 were in 1940. It's not true at all.
I think it probably depends.
What? I've seen people that are like in terrible shape at 65 or 70. Like, what do you mean? It depends on the person.
Right. And so there's plenty of people that are like 60 and they're mentally and physically 80, and there's people that are 60 and they're mentally and physically 40. There's like a huge spectrum to that. Like, yeah, I don't...
It's because there's like dementia and shit exists, and it's genetic, and you don't know if you're gonna get it or not.
know.
Have you met a 65-year-old lately? 65-year-olds are not old in the United States. They're not.
My mom was 65. She was old.
68-year-olds are not old in
My mom died at 50, so like, and she looked pretty old.
the United States.
She was.
Again, Joe Biden thinks he's not old, and that dude is running for president again, and that dude actually is old, and he's 81.
Joe Biden, though, is like a super fucking extreme example. This dude was into fitness for his whole life, and he's still doing push-ups and shit whenever he's in his 80s. Like, that is it. Like, and this dude's been like in public office, like flying around doing shit. Like, that dude is a massive fucking outlier. It's the same as Trump. Trump is a huge fucking outlier too. Like, you shouldn't look at them and make a decision off of them. I remember, like, my dad told me, like, he was at the grocery store or some shit, and he talked to some dude, and this dude was in like a wheelchair.
I mean, Joe Biden talks to people that aren't there on stage, so.
He was like really fucked up and everything. And the guy was a Vietnam vet, and my dad's a Vietnam vet. And he's like, yeah, this dude like wasn't even able to drive himself home or something like that. And like my dad was like, fuck, man, this guy's the same age as I am. He's like, oh God. Yeah, bro, like, and even I get that sometimes. Like, I'll hear friends of mine talking about the guy in the Austin wheelchair one. Yeah. And what's this here in Austin? Oh, the guy in Austin, the wheelchair. Yes, the guy, whenever we got barbecue. Yeah, exactly. I remember that really well. They must also get the best healthcare in the world, probably. Well, also, like, you have genetics plays, like, a massive role.
Thank you. Thank you. I said that earlier.
Like, for example,
dementia.
Like, I don't know.
Alzheimer's, cancer, heart disease.
I'm not sure about every family member.
Obesity.
That I have, but like a lot of them are still working and they're pretty close to like, you know, late 60s, 70s as well. But I think it's, again, kind of a fucking outlier.
Bro, I'm going to die in my 50s.
Normal. Genetics and money.
Money
is a huge factor. Yeah.
I failed to see how a country in which our entire leadership class is 80 plus is telling you that we should have a retirement age of 65. It makes no sense at all.
Because they're super fucking extreme examples. Like, I find it to be kind of astonishing that like Nancy Pelosi is still out there. Bro, this lady is like 90. How fucking old is she? She's 83 years old. That's fucking crazy.
She's also drunk every time she's talking into a microphone.
That she's still going out, going on airplanes, drinking, getting drunk on airplanes.
She's called TikTok, tic-tac-toe, winner.
Planes,
like, what does that even mean?
Doing all of this shit at 83 years old.
She don't even know what a TikTok is.
Holy
I don't like
fuck,
TikTok,
man.
but dude, that's
not the norm. That is not a norm. Social Security, what's his point? Social Security is a Ponzi scheme. It's going to bankrupt the country. It's a free country. If you have the money to retire and you want to, it's your choice. But a large part about working...
Bro, you pay into Social Security the entire time you're working. You're getting your own money back. What is he talking about, bro?
Life is working, sending the elderly out to pasture and wither away is not how we were created to live. I mean, that, to be fair, that is...
It is. What do you mean? That is how... What? Bro, that's how it's been since, like, humanity started. As soon as people get old, they just die.
Actually what they used to do. But
so yesterday I apparently blew
Jesus
up
Christ,
the
I'm not gonna watch
internet.
the whole thing.
I blew up the internet because of something that I said on this show. What exactly did I say that blew up the internet? Well, I touched the political third rail. I talked about Social Security. Now I know what you're thinking. What's so spicy about Social Security? And I will admit, I was thinking the same thing because there are a few simple facts of the matter with regard to Social Security. One, we don't have the money for it, and it's a Ponzi scheme. And two, with regard to sort of the...
I see like...
No, wait, what? We don't have the money for it. But we can send a couple $2 billion to every other country on the planet to help them do stuff. But we don't have money for Social Security for people in our own country. How does that work, bro?
The solution to that is get more money. Like that's my perspective, right? Is that if like this mindset, I think is just like totally wrong, because like you have to get more money. The Social Security is going to be the norm for everybody. Like, what do you think? Like, after everything gets automated and everybody's job is obsolete, what do you think people are going to do? Nothing. What the fuck? So, like, what are you going to do with these people? Do we get them together and kill them? Like,
yeah,
I don't
dude.
know.
Just
People
fucking
who
take
need the
us all
healthcare
and
can't
put
just
us
get
in
more
a
money. They
box
can't
and
work.
just shoot us.
I'm not... No. Did you...
So
did I break your programming? I'm sorry. What I was saying is that the government needs to get more money, not that the individual people that don't have any money
Yeah, listen, chatter.
Need to get it. Like, that's clearly what I said. Yeah, you get more money. I was referring to the government getting more money, not the people getting more money. Okay, misunderstood. Yeah, try not to assume too much. Okay.
All right. Yeah, like that's dumb. That's all I have to say about it. Really, is that's just bad take. Because you're paying into it. It's your money. So, like, hey guys, thanks for watching though. I'll see you next time in the next video I make. I'm back. I'm back. Hopefully I'm back for like ever. Like, I'll keep pumping out content when I can. Bye bye.